Bon dia, estem al dia 2 de les Jornades Blanquerna. Ens acompanyeu a l'Storytelling Challenge sobre els Joves, Gaudí i la Sagrada Família? Som-hi!
Okay, so our idea is an AI-generated video with Gaudí telling us fun facts about the Sagrada Família himself. So he'll be touring around Sagrada Família, and it will be interactive and kind of bring this fun aspect for a young audience, which is not something we see every day, and also embracing AI content, which is very popular at the moment. And then some of the ideas we had for fun facts are less common known facts, so people could learn new things equally. And these are, so yeah, basically things that we may not know about, such as why wasn't Gaudí the original designer of the Sagrada Família? That Gaudí deliberately designed the church to look like a forest.
Or like the church that is secretly full of advanced math.
Or that Gaudí's plans were actually lost at one point forever. And Gaudí intentionally made it shorter than a nearby mountain. Thank you.
We would ask locals and just people like the women in the street will ask them what they know about Sagrada Família, like why they like it, and some people will know the history of it, so they're gonna start explaining the history of the Sagrada Família, and other people, maybe a lot of people, won't know, so we will explain it to them and like do some editing to superpose us explaining the history and the people that knows explaining the history, and add some visual content. So it will be a good reel and a good TikTok. Yeah. Okay.
And we may just think that it's another tourist trap. But what the problem here is that our generation just sees it as a construction in progress. So our goal is how do we make a 19th century construction project trending for someone who only consumes 16-second videos on social media?
So our proposal is titled Gaudí, the original influencer. We're moving away from the boring history of lesson vibe. Instead, we want to present Antoni Gaudí for what he really was. A visionary who was creating viral organic designs way before social media existed. So we want to bridge the gap between his genius and the current digital world.
So we have a main message which is quite simple, which is that the Sagrada Família isn't just a museum, it's a living work of art. It's still being built to this day, which makes it one of the most ambitious projects of architecture in the world. We want people our age to realize that this is happening, and we think that the way to do this is the following way.
Okay, so about the style format, to capture this, we decided we are going to use Reels and TikTok, as we were asked to. The video will be a minute of high energy, fast cut editing, and it will be synced to a techno beat, so it will be more harmonically. Visually, we'll focus on the oddly satisfying geometry, zooming into the columns that look like trees, and capturing the explosion of colors during the golden hour through the stained glass. So overall, we will make it look like a cinematic trip.
Also, we want to avoid the stiff institutional voice, so instead we will use a dynamic on-script captions, using tone that it is slightly ironic, fast-paced, and relatable. We want to answer questions like, why is it taking so long? By comparing it to things we relate to, like finishing a degree or waiting for test marks. It's about making the history feel more human.
So basically, how this tackles people our age is basically making them understand that this is not just a building. It touches upon local pride, making them understand that we are in front of a masterpiece. And this is also carried through across with the videos, the short clips, the music and the visual aesthetics that we explained. And basically we want to make people from Barcelona, the locals, at least the people our age, feel that next time they pass through the Sagrada Família, it's not just a couple of stones, but it's the masterpiece that we've seen and we've seen born and being built. Thank you very much.
Aquestes han sigut les nostres propostes preferides. I a vosaltres, quina és la que més us ha agradat? Deixeu-la als comentaris.